Wow, it's really spectacular that I'm going to share with you in this video. This is a spectacular website that you are going to get because in this website you are going to learn all skills of English with audios, with articles, with the news, with pronunciation. Even though you are going to learn kids English if you need it, or for your child, or for your like nephew or niece, and meanwhile business English, health, all of everything you're going to learn, even though you'll be able to make your kids or yourself to be connected with tutors too, because on this website you are going to get all kind of benefits. I think I have been helping, or I have been getting a lot of help from this website that I am going to share with you. This is so knowledgeable. I do open every day in my life this website, and I do connect all the time there. I think it's been when I started to connect with English. I think from that day since now, I'm every day regularly I'm opening this website and I'm getting a lot of knowledge. I'm connected with the daily news and new news, and even though I'm learning new vocabularies, I think meanwhile I'm getting a new business English materials, something else, all kind of categories. Even the related to IELTS speaking, their topics, like all everything. This is so amazing. I am going to share with you my screen and you're going to see everything step by step, and even once you open you will be able to see everything there, of course, and you will be able to use by yourself everything. It's a bit different kind of categories are available there, so you can easily get in there. And that's all that. And before going there, it's always my request, if you like our video, please like it right now and subscribe for more interesting videos. So let's get into it. So here if you see, this is my screen and this is Ingu. And Ingu, first of all, you'll be able to teach on Ingu, of course, and you will become a teacher too. Or if you are a student, it's very best website according to my opinion. You're going to learn everything, or even you will teach all. Everything is possible for you. But I want to suggest you something. This is a material. Can you see? You don't need to go to here. If you want to improve your English, if you have a pad, you want to buy classes, you can buy. But actually I want to show you the materials that in this video. So materials, there are a lot of categories, from the news, from uh, business English, conversations. You can see this is a daily news. One by one I am going to show you. This is a daily news, and this is conversations, and this is travel English, this is health. I mean, picture describing, kids for English discussions, as grammar, vocabularies, pronunciation, everything is available. You can see everything. I think that is so grateful. When I joined there, I got a lot of new things, definitely. So let's begin from here. See, if you're going to open any one articles, there are many new articles related new news every day. Suppose there is a new news from today, is something like this is for new news. I mean, every day basic they are uploading. So logo create the sales based on the when go to the starry night. So see this kind of news you have, definitely you have a words. When you click this, you will get pronunciation like see set exactly. So submit. Submit. Good. So they are pronouncing with phonetics. You have examples. Submit to give a document to a person or organization to be reviewed, approved, etc. With you have examples. Suppose you can just listen example. I submitted my resume to several different companies. See, so you can listen, even you can learn, you can make examples. Meanwhile, you have it down here, like you can see article. You can read this article. After reading, you can ask questions that what, like, you understand. You have to give answer of these questions one by one. Every day you can practice one article. This should be very amazing according to my point of view. So meanwhile, as I showed, you can go for an our like conversations topic. You can see when you click on any conversation. If you're a very beginner, you don't know anything at all, you can click this. Nice to meet you. This is a very first class, where you will learn from very beginning alphabet. So C, how do you spell your name? You have to fill in the blanks. So he said Haruto. And how do you spell your name? Harisha. See, so they are getting from the very best part, very beginning, like see. So, in the same way, you can keep going. These are a lot of lessons now if you go to advanced. So, they are in this is a getting started. Then they are saying now you are started to talk. When you started to talk, something like you have this kind of vocabularies. After vocabulary, you have a conversations. Conversations before conversation, you have some of expressions that are most used. For example, where are you from? Where do you live? What's your hometown like? Sounds nice. So in the same way you can use in your conversation, two people are connecting to each other. For example, where do you live now? I live in London and I'm from Nottingham. See, same like two people you can connect, or even you can connect. One would be automatically you can to role play to automatic. I think this should be so amazing too. So after this, you will have a travel English. In a travel English, you same like you can learn everything about travel, various transportations, airport, flying, and hotels. If you're checking in hotel or if you're changing a room, whatever, you can go and learn a lesson about that vocabularies. You can see check-in is when you are going to hotel stop about arriving in hotel, that's check-in. I mean check-in of course. So you have new phrasal verbs, new words, and new expressions can you see here. Then you have a dialogue practice. You can talk like on receptionist, and you can talk to each other in two ways. For example, good afternoon, I'd like to check in, I have a reservation. Oh, may I ask your name, please? You can do it like that also. This is so amazing that I talked with my students many times these things. It is so helpful and useful, of course. So you can keep going on there. You have a lot of topics about health and life, this kind of lessons about picture describing. Let me show you one picture describing topic. This is so amazing, definitely also. So and this kind of lunch, you have some of vocabulary word. If you don't know any of vocabulary, just simply click this. Then you have a meaning, and after meaning you have this one. This is like example of this. So you have to describe this picture. How do you describe? You have a beans, you have a sauce, and hummus and backed dish lunch. This kind of all vocabularies are available. You have to just simply talk these words to try to describe. You have a three or four pictures in every exercises, of course. Then you have a business English. Business English is so amazing, as I have been teaching to my students, because in the business English you're going to learn the basics, socializing, technology skills. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. I have been teaching and I'm enjoying so rapidly. Definitely, definitely. So then you have a kids English. Kids English like a start from how are you, how many, how old are you with pictures. That's so amazing according to it's elegant, something like that. So when you're beginning, they have some kind of this kind of pictures, and you can just use to show your student first of all like find rate with pictures with name, and after then you have to ask with one by one your student like what is this, what is that, this is hungry, this is sleepy or means tired, something like you can ask with your kids. Even you have a song, when you click here you can easily listen this song. I'm not playing, maybe it's copyright, but when you click this you are going to listen this whole song about how are you, something like that. So and beside we have a discussion tab. Discussion tab means you're going to talk about many different topic with front of people, or you can talk about on yourself. You can open one article. When you are going to like, it's very important to be connected in someone, learning English you can learn by on yourself. As I remember, I always used to connect by only myself. To improving very speed of my English, I used to talk a lot. I used to talk continuously. I've been talking a lot of time, of course, definitely. So I try to read many articles, and meanwhile I read this kind of things. As I have been saying before, that when I started or when I connected to English, since now I just been continuously each and every single day I'm opening this kind of materials, especially on Ingu here. I'm getting knowledge, a lot of knowledge, definitely. Then definitely you have IELTS. This is so amazing, as I think, of course, definitely. IELTS is a wow because they have many topics. I remember once in a while, I think we just a couple of days ago we have been introduced about this kind of topics to each other with my students. She was practicing about her IELTS, so I was getting to help her definitely with these questions and these activities. Especially, we did the last part of this IELTS. This is a practice test. There, you will get more than 12 parts of them. One by one, you can go and you can just talk. For example, you have to, how often do you buy your clothes? You have to say, oh no, I'm not usually like buying my new clothes. I used to wear my old clothes for a few like years, I suppose, like that. It's kind of, you have to talk with your own self. It should be good practice. If you have a partner, then definitely you can go with your partner. So then you have your grammar. In the grammar, you're going to learn, wow, almost everything, because in grammar you have more than 109 lessons. You're going to learn all kind of difficulties, all kind of like your problems. Then probably you are having some phrasal verbs and idioms, and you have more than 37 lessons of the phrasal verbs and 34 lessons of the idioms. Interessante. It's very, very intelligent. I mean, interesting. I'm talking with Spanish. Sorry for that, because I'm learning Spanish a little bit. I'm just setting that. So pronunciation, you can learn also pronunciation. They have many phonetic sounds. I think you have many phonetic sounds with only one, like I, O, E, I, O, U, with different sounds, of course. And lastly, I think you have conversation topics. Even I couldn't show you many of them, but if you go, you can see here after pronunciation, you have a conversation that we've seen here. But you have word list structures, you have a speaking test, and GOEI speaking, and you have a TOEFL reading art with people. Oh my goodness, it's so great. Another thing I want to also show you here, if you go there, there are blogs. In blogs, I think, wow, you are going to learn new tips about your life, about in English, about anything, like about English in daily life, something like that, I think. So it should be so useful for you. If you're going to learn differences between what is how far, how is long, something like, you can see this one. So this is all that I have been sharing with you. I hope it would be very, very helpful for you. That's all. Thank you so much for watching my this video. I hope this would be so helpful for you. Just try to go there and just try to visit and learn a lot of things. If you're interested for new videos, try to subscribe to us and get a more news with authentic news at first. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Love you all. Bye bye. Good night.